Hey you guys, if my microphone is ticking at the beginning, it'll quit ticking in a few moments. It does it every time. So we're going to make some bottoms up toy. This is actually, I was inspired by, a bird toy, bottoms up bird toy. But I do it for the rats. I'm recycling some old stuff. These are wooden chew toys I get at the pet supermarket, and some far out fruities. I use the spacers. So I light the end of the scissors to poke a hole. When I was doing this, sometimes the hole cracked the container, but just keep going, because then later I put tape on both sides and then re-poked the hole easier with the scissors. So, see, I got the tape, and I just did this to take care of any edges that might not be smooth. I want them to be safe for my little rat buddies. I don't recommend this type of ribbon, but I lost my twine. I don't know. I have family members that borrow stuff. Sorry, if you don't put it back, it's not borrowing, it's stealing. But that's my Karen opinion. So, I started at the bottom with a bell. Cat toy. Cat toys are cool. Just make sure they don't have catnip. I know some people get their animals high, and it's just, I don't know. They just can't. They're so much smaller than we are. They can't. They don't have a choice. So don't do that. So I had the wooden chew toys, and I had to make things harder than it had to be. I just wanted them to be upright, so it would be cute. But anyway. So I did the cat toy, and then I did a wooden chew toy, and I tie knots in between to kind of space it out. But then I use those far out fruities for spacers. And actually these aren't far out fruities. These are when we ran out of far out fruities and we used Fruit Loops, and they won't swallow these. Rats are pretty smart. Usually, ours are. They're very picky. They won't even eat store-bought rat food. They won't eat most dog food. They like fruits and vegetables and pasta and rice for the most part. And they like dried fruit. And, they like it. I get it from the Dollar Tree. They haven't gotten sick from it. They won't even eat the honey seed treat that hangs up on the wall that we bought yesterday. They had a different dinner routine last night. It was a more foraging night. They didn't go near that thing. I even kept showing it to them. They're like, no thank you. Okay, I'm going to push it. Got a house full of picky eaters, right? So I just kept tying knots around it till I could kind of get it the way I wanted it, this little wooden chew toy thing. And I thought I was going to have all 4 cups. I ended up, at the end, I only had 2. It's okay. Maybe you can only get 1 cup on there. It's fine. But that's me using the little, I keep saying far out fruities. They're from Target. You can get far out fruities. They're organic. So then at the end, I put a few different holes so that when I got downstairs and I'm adjusting, I hadn't cut anything off too soon that I regretted. That way I could play around with it when I get downstairs to the cage. But that's what it looks like. And that's my Dollar Tree shower curtain hook. I love those. When you get them, open and close them a bunch and get them used to open and closing. Sure. Closing. They're really easy to use around the cage. So I hung it up on the outside of the cage. I did a thorough clean yesterday, y'all, but they're rats, okay? So they already knocked a bunch of stuff out of the cage. Got my banana chips. This is one of their favorite snacks. Now, I put a lot in there today just so I could get to see if they would use the Enrichment toy. This is the first time I've given them something like this. We've only had them for about 4 months. Normally, I don't let them have more than one every few days. And then that's a mix that has sunflower seeds and mealworm and some other stuff. The only cereal, though, that I can really get them to eat, that's a grape, is the only cereal I can really get them to eat is organic, like granola type stuff, but just make sure it doesn't have cashews because they are not really supposed to have cashews. There's a few other things. And I can't eat bananas, so I just buy my favorite organic granola breakfast cereal and I share it with them. So I hung it up on a perch. And it's kind of easy to get to, kind of not, but they took interest to this pretty quick. So 2 thumbs up on this toy. They're afraid of the camera. I don't know what it is. It's like they can hear it, or there's something about it they don't like. But so I backed off. And they got in there pretty quick. Check it out. They like it. Okay, so here's where you have to sit and watch with any toy, whether you make it or you buy it. Now we know this is at a good height and everything, but they got tangled up in that string really fast. So I had to go back and get some scissors. Look at him. He got his treat. See, he got tangled up right there. I tried to zoom in so you could see. I just zoomed in on his butt, sorry. And then here is Nibbles over here. What is this? I like this. But sorry, baby, we got to cut it off because I can't let you guys get hurt. So yeah, stay close and just make sure there's no safety issues. So it looks like I'm about to cut his tail off. I'm not, I promise. He's way back in the corner. I'm just cutting off the excess. And then I let them play with it for a little while. And then I took it out because I feel safer with the twine than this type of ribbon. But you get the idea. It's really cute. They liked it. They both got something and they took off and hid. Marco grabbed something that fell out when Nibbles. Yeah, anyway. Have a good day.